Most business owners spend the majority of their time creating content, and then what happens is you realize you hit a massive roadblock that you actually have to post all this content out. Pretty much destroys overall flow and how you're doing, and what ends up happening is you miss majority of your content. Something is sitting in a folder somewhere. You know you should have scheduled it, but you just forgot about it. This entire setup here that I'm going to show you fixes this entire problem for you. You can join the AI Marketing Hub here. This is first thing here is a 7-day free challenge. It's a 7-day free trial, and for that, pretty much you can build up your own AI employee and save yourself up to 15 plus hours on content every single week. So with that in mind, the first thing what we're going to talk about here is called Blotato. This is pretty much my go-to platform for scheduling content. I've tried hundreds of different scheduling platforms over the years. This works perfect for my actual working system at this moment in time. So one of the key things here, I'm already after just scheduling it, and pretty much this led me to the reason I wanted to create this video. So I scheduled this clip here, and just to show you, it's literally only after being scheduled. You see nothing has went out for the last 4 hours, and I'll refresh the page, and there you have it. Within pretty much a few minutes, this has actually published everything, created everything I wanted, gave the caption for me, uploaded the video clip, and also this I've set up to actually publish it up to Facebook as well. So I'll show you that in a second once it's done. But if we, as I said, it's not there yet. This has allowed me to, as I said, streamline my entire content production. I create my content, put it into folders, publishes it for me. Super easy. So with that, we're going to spend less time now focusing on the actual side of creating, looking at from that side. We're going to spend more time in here to creating content and creating posts with it. So first things first, I suppose to really understand is this context down here in the bottom left. Context is key. With this, without this, AI is just going to give you absolute rubbish every single time. It has no information. And to show you kind of a brief glimpse, I suppose, of how I go about my building out context, how I build out my kind of posts and content to make, hopefully make sense to people, is I've created a video there the other day, yesterday. I tested 47 AI tools, and that was it. So, but inside of that process, I had research. So an example here is I was after coming across an article, Forbes article, where it talks about 5 big AI failures. Again, I might have only used it for a bit of information to kind of give me a better idea, I suppose, of the topic. But again, it's context that I brought in. I also then had, through Perplexity, I used the Perplexity here to kind of do some research on the topic. So again, common problems small business owners have with AI tools. You can see here, struggle with limited knowledge, data privacy, and security concerns. Again, it's feeding the angle that I'm talking about. It's feeding the topic. It makes sense. It's much better than me just going along and randomly picking something and just hoping for the best. So this is the importance of having context first. To easily add all this. So the plus button down here, you can pretty much add text, articles, YouTube videos, TikToks, obviously Perplexity, which is going to kind of do a search. Again, audio files if you want to upload. Again, it's brilliant if you have voice recordings, things like that. You can upload PDFs, and then just general rules. Once you have this, you can then get AI to start generating content. So you can see here we have 3 different versions created at the moment. So if we go into here, I tested 47 AI marketing tools. Most aren't worth it for small business owners. The useful setup is boring. Claude is the brain. Blotato, this is meant to be. So obviously the accent is kicking in with the potatoes. For scheduling, Higgsfeed for visuals. That's it. No more tools. Simple system, again, perfect. So I can then set this up where I want it to go. So I can post it by just clicking the buttons. I can pretty much set this up to go out to whatever schedule and slots up here, or I can just post it right now. And if we go back to drafts, again, you can see here we have another one, the real AI problems for small business owners. Pretty much followed a similar approach, but I think what this done is it could have written it on just a one resource. So again, my context again, which was the research, it might have written it on that. And then you have another one here, which again is just picking one. There's too many tools, privacy worries. So that was from, I think from the research actually, that one was. So again, there's 3 different posts created all from basically what I've already done. And I think that's where so many people struggle with, because what they do is they turn off and they go and try to create brand new content every single time. And again, you can actually create images with these. So if we go back to drafts, I think it is, and in this method here, you can create images. So here's one. It's a long post, obviously. Again, this is could be used for Facebook. And down here in the bottom left, you can generate media, AI video, creative image, best for text. We just click that one and we'll see how this one goes. But as I said, it is a massive powerful tool, I suppose, for business owners, especially if you're running everything on your own, yourself, because what's happening is you can easily just put all your files into one location. So again, for me, all my finished files get added over here and on the left, and this allows me to pretty much just tell my agents to go schedule the content based on the slots I have available. And again, if I just quickly show you, there's the image created. It's a creative image, quirky old image. Again, could work for some people. Again, if you're not used to it or you're only first time using AI, it's a great way to kind of get your feet under the table with it all. But again, it's just I suppose extra way to kind of support what you're doing. If we quickly go over to calendar, you can see here at this moment in time, this is where I am for my content. So the 18th is today, and pretty much I'm scheduled up until the middle of next week still with content, with at least 3 to 4 pieces of content coming out every single day. What I really like here is you can do this. You can see basically your upcoming posts. Again, everything is firing out, and then you can see on my weekly schedule. So Sundays I only post, is it twice? I think it is. Yeah, Sunday is only 2 posting slots. Monday to Friday is 4. I find that the weekend seems to be less engagement, so I just keep more posts for actually throughout the week. And you can see here for Monday for YouTube Shorts, I only have it once a day for YouTube Shorts because I don't want YouTube to be bombarded with shorts. We then jump over to videos, and this is again another way to do it. So I have a few image videos there at the moment created. Again, this is me just messing around with it. I don't use the video side of it a whole lot, but if you're a member and you sign up to Blotato and you have access to this because you have no other AI tools, this is going to be a brilliant way to kind of get you familiar with it, how to use it, and more than likely will create content for you and help you create content that fits exactly what you want to do for your kind of area niche. So if we click this one, and again, we have complete control over what happens here. So this is me messing around with it again.
Most businesses start small. In Ireland, SMEs are 90.
So you can see there that
you do not need a huge budget. Use free social media.
So pretty much that has created everything from just me explaining what I wanted, a basic topic. There wasn't a case of anything fancy. So you can see yourself more than likely a lot of these videos out and about. I just used, I think it was an American accent to it. So again, doesn't fit what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, but it's just to showcase images, showcase everything else. You can change the size of images, drop everything down, move it around if it's a case it doesn't make sense. You can see the image the way it was generated. So it was generated with Nano Banana. 2, we can easily adjust this, change it to different models here, and you have access to obviously different AI models. What else can we do? Settings, change the zoom. So instead of zooming in for this scene, I think it does, we can actually zoom out. Where's that scene gone? This one, is it? So instead of it there, we can have it set to it zooms out. You have different options, enter animation, fade, different styles, animate the actual image itself. So there's a bit of movement happening, which is massively important. And what else have we got? And if we go back here quickly and look at some of the other pretty much images or videos we've created, you can see I had that one. We had this with an image created again. Again, a simple enough prompt and generated the entire image that we wanted. Again, I just said 10 simple ways to help your small business grow online. Something different, might catch attention, and again, just showing you what it can actually do. And we go to the final one, which was this one. And for this, I should have put in more images. So you can see down here at the bottom, I should have put in more images of the actual house to kind of put together the entire scene. Again, I took a bit of a shortcut, just throwing up a few things to see how it all comes together and works. So as you can see here, 4-bedroom house, all bedrooms, whatever it is. And you can see it reads the entire, I suppose, text that I had. Each section was built for it. This next one then should have been, I think the house costs and things like that. But if it's a case you wanted to change it, we're in here. So you could move this text around, make it whatever you want to change that to, change complete control over. And again, I think this is really good for if you're looking to make minor edits to videos and minor edits to reels. But as I said, you go from a very, I suppose, simple, which was just an image, to something that has a little bit more motion happening in it. You can see the background image is kind of moving. Just shows that visual element, I suppose, and it's really good for likes of B-roll and stuff like that. As I said, they're the videos I can create, but easily, if you see, hopefully in the top right, create new video, these are all the different ones you have options to. So again, you can see how we have options here. You can see how many times this is being used. AI video, you can see a lot of these ones in general on social media. So again, I would do this, generate it, but the thing is, what you need to be sure of is when you're generating these. Right, I'll have to show you this one first. So you can see here, top marketing tips, focus on one audience, tailor your message. You know, everything is there created. This is a reel. This is what else is it? You can go up onto TikTok. You can reduce the overall length of each one if you wanted to. And if I go back here and quickly show you what I meant. So we picked this one here. You could just edit this and upload basically your quote. Obviously your name you want to change. So again, what's going to look like is a screenshot from your own, maybe whatever Instagram, TikTok, Twitter account handle, and it showcases everything. So you can see the social media handle you want to include it. You want to include your profile photo. Again, gives you the aspect ratio you want. Very easy to do it. Once it's done and set up as a template, AI can step in there and create variations of these for you every time. And again, you have complete access to all these tools or templates, I suppose. And again, if you follow Sabrina herself, you will see that she does use a lot of these templates throughout. If you want to work with your AI agent, I suppose, like as I said, you can set it up here, and this will pretty much do a lot of heavy lifting for you. So over here, you would turn around, tell it you want to create something, go do it, and from there off it goes and pretty much can see it. And we quickly go to Facebook and refresh this page to see did my post go out, and you can see post went out, perfect, all done and dusted. There's no messing around with it. And for me personally, this is massive. If you had to do this yourself, you're doing it on Meta, scheduling out, you're over on LinkedIn scheduling out. And with LinkedIn is a nuisance because you can never see exactly cleanly all the different channels you have. So again, massive benefit to it. So that is pretty much it. It is a super useful tool. As I said, you need to get it connected up, obviously, to your whole AI employee system, I think, to really harness the power of it, because it allows you to automate a lot of them tasks that just absolutely take forever to do. And as I said, it will save you a massive amount of time. If you're not sure to build it, you can build this all out using Claude Cowork. This is exactly what I do inside of this. I break it all down. Each day basically is a step to help you get this set up, an AI employee set up, help you with content. And then obviously the next thing is, if you're interested in getting Blotato, make sure you check him out. Links should be below in descriptions. But again, if you're interested in learning more about AI, definitely look out at joining the AI Marketing Hub. So look, we're going to leave it there. Thanks very much, and I hope everyone has a great day.